This is a Jazzy Fizzle production.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and as you can tell by the title of this video, my battery's about to die. Great, I gotta restart this video. Hold on. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today, obviously by the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about like a life update, why I moved, yes I moved, why, what, when, where, blah 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 blah, all that. So ever since I moved, everybody was like blowing me up like, you moved or you're just visiting? Where did you move from? Where did you go to? All this stuff. A lot of y'all think it just happened randomly, like I just up and moved one day, but no, I just never said anything about it. I don't know why. I mean, I didn't think I needed to, because, you know, just my life, you know? And so basically I've been planning to move to LA for a year. I literally bought stuff throughout a whole year to furnish my apartment, and I just like stacked it up in the room in my parents' house in Texas. So I was already planning to move this summer sometime. I just didn't know when. When I came out to LA for BeautyCon, I went apartment hunting, trying to find an apartment that I liked. And then, like, you know, went back to Texas, showed my parents. I was like, this is what I like, blah, 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 blah. The one that I liked ended up, price jumped up so high within a week. I was mad. Ended up finding a different one, and I was like, oh, this one's nice, you know? So I went ahead and got that apartment. They told me my move-in date, and then bam, that's when I knew I was moving. And it ended up being like August 15th was my move-in date. And so we were driving from Texas to California, so we had to leave like a few days beforehand. So yeah, basically I moved, y'all. I moved by myself. I live in LA now. And the reason why I moved was because I lived in a little tiny itty bitty town in Texas, which couldn't do anything with my YouTube, with modeling, nothing out there unless the people wanted to fly me. And a lot of people don't like flying you everywhere, you know what I mean? So I was like, I just need to move to LA so I can have more opportunities. And yeah, so basically that's what I did. And I've been like so busy ever since I moved here. So busy. I've only been here for like what, 2.5 weeks, and I've been busy like every single day. So when I moved out here, me and my parents drove a U-Haul with my car on the back all the way to Texas. We stopped 3 times, and if you want to go watch my vlogs, go watch my vlogs. I'll have it linked in the description box below. I've been putting up vlogs of everything that I've been doing basically. Also, if you don't follow me on Snapchat, you probably should follow me on Snapchat or Instagram, which is both Jasmine, because that's where you would know, like, get the point. Like, you would have seen like all of this like already, but I know a lot of my YouTube people are not following me on Snapchat or Instagram, so I mean, you might as well. To stay up to date, if you would like to stay up to date, go ahead and do that. Other than that, we've drove out here. We stopped like 3 days. We stopped in whatever, you know, I don't really care where we stopped, but we stopped. And then went to LA, unpacked for like a week. I have a lot of stuff, y'all. A lot of stuff. I got my own apartment. It's a 1-bedroom apartment. And like this video if you want to see an apartment tour. So right after we unpacked, when I went to BeautyCon LA, I met Tyra Banks. And Tyra Banks was on a BeautyCon panel, and she was just talking about her makeup brand and everything. She said she was going to have a live model search. She was having her first like Fierce Up event, which is like a BeautyCon for her own makeup brand. And she was going to have a free like she was going to have a like model search along with the event. And you had to pay $99 to get into the event, and then the model search was free if you wanted to enter the model search. So me, I already planned on going to that. I was like, yes, I need to go. I need to go, because Tyra already knew who I was, and she posted my picture from BeautyCon on her page and was like, look at this cutie, and I was like so yeah, I already was like, I have to go to this event because that would be bomb being able to model for her, you know what I'm saying? So that was the following week after I moved, and that was in Las Vegas. So I already planned on driving from Texas to LA and then unpack and stuff, and then we were all gonna drive to Las Vegas because it's like a 5-hour drive, and then we're gonna stay there and go to the event. So the day that I moved in, I got an email from Tyra Beauty, and they invited me to the event. They said it was a special invite, and they invited me. Tyra herself invited me there. So I was like, I was hype, you know what I'm saying? But I already had paid to go. So I was like, I already paid to go. I was like, I was already planning on going, blah, blah, blah. Thanks for the invite. It's like, the only thing we didn't do is get our hotel yet. And she was like, oh, okay, well, the hotel's on us. Thank you, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, thank you. And we stayed at the Venetian. The Venetian is an expensive hotel. Oh, my God. But, so after that, we went to the Tyra event. Some things happened. I'm going to make a next video on what happened at the Tyra event, okay? And so after that, we came back. We were there for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, for 3 days. We came back, and then that next day after we came back, I took my parents back to the airport, and then Ashley flew in because she was joining me for like a best friend shoot for Wet Seal. And then Ashley stayed, and then I got invited to New York for the VMAs with Tarte Cosmetics. Ah! If you follow me, I'm telling you, if you follow me on Snapchat, you already know this, so sorry that I'm repeating it, but I got invited to the VMAs in New York. I got to watch Beyonce and Rihanna perform live, my favorites. I was in New York for like 4 days, and then I flew back to LA, and then the next day after I flew back to LA, I got invited to this Boohoo event. It was for Jordan Woods. She launched her collaboration with them, and it was like her launch party. So Jordan Woods, y'all know who that is? That's Kylie Jenner's best friend. So I got invited to that, and it was at this like, it was on a rooftop. I got to meet Jordan Woods. I literally took a picture with Kylie Jenner. I'm gonna insert it right here. I took a picture with Kylie Jenner. And then I met Trey Songz, and I met Jaden Smith, Sky Jackson. Literally everybody famous was there. And I was like, oh my God. Soulja Boy was there. Like, I'm telling you, everybody was there, and I was freaking out. But I was like, you know, had to act normal because you don't want to be like, fangirling about them, and then everybody else just be like, who let this in here? You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So yeah, that's all that's been going on right now. I've been so busy, so I finally had days off, so I'm like filming for you guys. I just realized I didn't tell y'all the biggest thing that happened at Tyra's event. It's gonna be a whole separate video, okay? It's gonna be called Tyra Event. What happened at Tyra Event, okay? Keep looking out for that video because it's coming next. So far I'm loving it out here. It is bomb diggity, okay? And the thing that I've heard the most is, please don't change, Jasmine. LA changes everybody. Don't become one of those LA snobs. Like, really? No, just because I'm moving here and I live here, I will never change what I am. I come from a little, like when I say little town, I mean like this big. Exactly, you can't even see the space. That's how little it is. And I don't think people realize that I actually grew up in California. I was born in Houston, Texas, moved somewhere else in Texas, and then from Texas went to Edwards Air Force Base in California, which was like around Palmdale, Lancaster, and I lived there for like 9 years, like 9-10 years, and then my 6th grade and middle school moved back to Texas, and then been there since, and now I'm back in California. So really, I was halfway raised in California and halfway raised in Texas. Bet y'all didn't know that. So yeah, I just wanted to update you guys on what's been going on in my life and why I moved. Yes, I moved. I have my own apartment. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and comment below if you want to see an apartment tour, because that's got to come. It's gonna come. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching, and don't forget to follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, whatever you want to follow me on. They're all Jasmine 4 N's, so you can stay up to date with what I'm doing, any parties I go to, if I get to like start hanging out with Kylie Jenner and we become best friends, you know what I'm saying? So thank you for so thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.